What's up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing? We're going to get straight into it. Hold on one second. All right, y'all, let's do it. Let's hijack all the value on every sports book. Let's get to it. Let everybody get in here real quick, and then we'll go ahead and make some slips, baby. Outlaw, what's up? Queen Love, what's up? What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this money. Let's get this money, man. Let's go ahead and go over all the best value plays and get y'all locked in, man. There's a lot of value on different books. You know, Betr has that normal, amazing value as always. There's some great value out here, so we're just gonna make sure we go ahead and hijack it all real quick in this live stream. I'm gonna be live for about 30 minutes. Go over what's on the board still. Go ahead and take all that value off the board with y'all, obviously. Hit up Props Made Easy if you haven't already. Was just finished up your vid from earlier, and this noti popped up. Let's go. Let's get it. I got to get back on track. Amen. Follow the right tools. Props Made Easy. Use the top plays. Let's go. What up, Cam? El Chavo. What's up, bro? What's going on, y'all? Let me pin the link for Props Made Easy real quick. So that everybody can go to Props Made Easy and you can literally look at the tools that we're going to use in this video. If you aren't a Props Made Easy member, you need to get with it. Get with it. Only $20 a month. Immediately raise your hit rate. Playing the absolute best plays that are available on the boards. I'm literally going to use Props Made Easy in this live stream. I'm just letting everybody file in real quick, saying what's up to everybody. Miguel, what's up? Francisco, what's going on? Priscilla, what's up? How you doing? Happy Tuesday, y'all. Taco Tuesday. Have any tacos dropped yet? Let me see if any tacos have dropped yet. No tacos. We do not have any tacos yet. It's all good, though. Wait it out. What's up? What's up? What's up? Drop a like down below if you haven't already as you come in. Letting everybody file in, and then we'll get straight to it, man. I'm going to share my screen, go over to Props Made Easy, and we're going to get to it. What's up? What's up? All right, let me go ahead and let everybody know. You know what? All right, y'all. A couple more minutes, and then we'll move over to Props Made Easy. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now. I'm going to share my screen now so we can go to Props Made Easy and go ahead and get straight into it. It might lag a little bit just because that's what happens when I share my screen here on YouTube. If it lags a little bit, it's all good. I mean, y'all can still be able to see it. It's just a little laggy looking, which is annoying, but it is what it is. All right. Let's grab all this best value, man. Go ahead and just take it off the board early. PropsMadeEasy.com if you aren't a member yet. You need to be. PME Tools, heading right over to the PME Tools. Now, when it comes to Prizepicks, the highest consensus odds we have available that are plus EV plus projection. If you're new to Props Made Easy, plus EV plus projection, as you probably have already heard, if you've been in this industry, you've heard of EV, expected value, going off of other sportsbooks lines, comparing it to the lines at these fantasy books and taking advantage of discrepancies. EV is something people have been doing for a long time and have found success with it. What we did at Props Made Easy is we said, okay, let's take EV for the main sports and let's put it on steroids. Let's add projections as well. Let's find the best data that we possibly can for projected stats, and let's incorporate that into Props Made Easy. So that the plays are not only EV plays, but also plays that the data supports with a projected stat on that same side of the line as EV is. Because as you guys know, there's a little bit of an issue with EV, and that is not only the smart people are making that line what that is, right? When you see a line minus 145, odds on the over, right? For example, it's not just the genius sports bettor who have done a ton of research who are making that line what it is. It's also being pushed by just random people who aren't the most knowledgeable in the game. So what Props Made Easy does is it makes sure it shows you the best plus EV spots that do have the solid juice in Vegas, but also has projection data as well, and a lot more data on that side as well. So you can rest assured, okay, this play is an EV. It is a smart EV, opposed to just an EV that has been fluctuated by not so smart people. Not everyone are geniuses. You feel what I'm saying? Not everyone placing a bet knows what they're doing. Some people just blindly go off of Twitter posts. Some people just randomly will support some random guy's Discord because they hit one time with it and then they realize they never won again. I mean, it's how the shit goes. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of people who come into this industry who don't really know how shit works. So I'm here to be a realist and really show you and help guide you into the right way of going about things and player props to go ahead and make sure that you're having the most success. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is just making sure that you're checking as many boxes as you can on each play. Make sure that you're, you know, following the top plays based off of EV and projection, and you'll be good to go. So, going to back to Props Made Easy. What I was saying about Prizepicks before is you have minus 131 PME consensus odds on the under. You have the minus 140 on the highest odds on the under for BetMGM. And you have minus 140 odds on the MyBookie, over 2.5 at minus 145. Kyle Anderson's assist is over 2.5. Let me check again and see if the Taco Tuesday discounts have dropped yet. Nothing yet. My girl needs my wallet off my phone. Sorry. Luka Doncic rebounds, assists under 18.5 is at minus 131 PME consensus odds, right? So the PME consensus odds is a broad average of all of the sports books that we have available, right? Which is all of the sharpest books. And what that means is it takes all the sharpest books, meaning like all of the books that allow the pro bettors to make bets. Like we don't necessarily want to take advice from the sports books that are only taking players' bets that they allow to bet. Because a lot of times, like these guys that you see on Twitter and stuff, right? These guys who are betting thousands of dollars on a slip, they're losing bettors. Okay, Prizepicks is not going to let somebody who wins often bet $1,000 on a slip. They're going to limit you incredibly fast. That just is what it is. I mean, a lot of sportsbooks are like that. A lot of sportsbooks will limit you immediately if you're having consistent success. And you can always tell the good bettors from the bad bettors by how much they're able to bet on a sportsbook, because that's just common sense, right? If you're dominating and you're winning a ton, they're going to limit you. That's what every sportsbook does. If you see somebody betting 1,000, 5,000 on a slip, that's because they suck. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you want to take the absolute most solid sports books that don't limit people, and there's good people actually making these lines what they are to get you the best consensus odds. So going back to that, let me refresh Props Made Easy and make sure no crazy value has popped in or anything like that. Okay, Luka Doncic rebounds, assists. It's minus 131 when you average all the sharp books together. All right, you have BetMGM at a minus 140 on the highest odds. So that goes to show you, okay, you got the minus 131 on PME consensus odds, but it does go upwards of minus 140, which is solid range. Normally, when I'm getting my slips, I like those minus 140 plus values. I mean, I just feel most comfortable with them. That's just a strategy I like to utilize. Kyle Anderson assists over 2.5 is minus 129 PME consensus odds on the over. It's upwards of over 2.5 at minus 145 over on MyBookie. Anthony Edwards assists under 6.5 is minus 128 PME consensus, but minus 143 on Pinnacle. So what Props Made Easy also does is it'll show you those consensus odds, but it also gives you the highest odd available right there next to it as well. So you can get an idea of, oh shit, this is it. Is the new update out yet? Yeah. This is active Props Made Easy that I'm utilizing right now. Let's check some other sports books so we can make sure we're grabbing all this great value. On Underdog, you have better value than you have on Prizepicks. You have a couple plays right here, a two-man slip that you can put on Underdog right now. Luka Doncic made threes under 3.5 is minus 141 PME consensus odds. That goes upwards of minus 155 on Pinnacle. Okay, that's huge. Mike Conley points under 12.5 is minus 141 PME consensus odds on the under on Underdog, minus 160 under 12.5 over on Bovada. Okay, Kyle Anderson, PRA, over 10.5 is minus 134 on PME consensus odds, minus 150 on Bet Online. So just solid value there and solid way to not only see what is a solid PME consensus odd, but what is also how high that odd really gets on some of these other sports books. Taking a look at Betr, which tends to have some of the best value in the industry. Rudy Gobert rebounds over 10.5, minus 141 PME consensus odds on the over. Highest line is up to 11.5. Mike Conley points under 12.5 is minus 141 on the under, minus 160 over on Bovada. Jaden Hardy points over 4.5 is minus 140 on the over. It's 5.5 over on Bet Online. Josh Green points over 4.5 minus 135 gets upwards of minus 141 over on Pinnacle. But these right here, anytime you see PME consensus odds minus 140 and up, that is an average of all of the sharp books showing you a minus 140 or higher. You can rest assured that this is where I need to be. That is mainly what I like to look for. And if I do see anything under the minus 140s, I then look at the highest odds and I think, okay, yeah, this plays minus 135, but it does go up to 141 on one of the sharpest books in the industry on Pinnacle. And it does have the 7.17 projection, a 2.67 projection differential. So don't forget our projection data as well. Every play that is showing when you immediately go to a sports book or you immediately switch sports is going to show you the plays that are plus EV plus projection. I explained it in the beginning of this live stream. Plus EV plus projection is another level that you can take your sports betting, because going EV can kind of be skewed sometimes by the not so smart people making that line what it is. Now, if you can compare that with projection data as well, agreeing, you're good to go. Like Rudy Gobert rebounds over 10.5 is minus 141 PME consensus odds, right? But projection data has them at 12.8, a 2.36 projection differential, showing you that yes, this is minus 141, and yes, the data backs that play. It's not just, it's not pushed by the not so smart player. So it really helps you really narrow down the absolute best options that you have available. Boom Fantasy, this Luka Doncic made threes under 3.5 is the play, minus 141, minus 155 over on Pinnacle, the under 3.5, projection of 3.07 made threes. Again, it's that easy. Y'all have any sports books y'all want to take a look at? Y'all let me know, chat. Y'all let me know. But for now, I'm just going to keep going through here and seeing what we got. DraftKings pick 6. Crazy value as always. Luka Doncic blocks under 0.5, minus 151, minus 165 over on Bovada. Jaden Hardy points under 5.5, minus 150, minus 155 on Bet Online. Luka Doncic made threes under 3.5, like everywhere, minus 141 and minus 155 over on Pinnacle. So it just makes things so easy, man. It really is that what the name describes it to be. Props Made Easy just makes props incredibly easy for these fantasy books. And it's so easy. Hot streak, sleeper, some of the best value you'll find. Hot streak, sleeper. And yes, you're not going to get the payout as some of these other books, but at the end of the day, taking double your money, taking plays that are minus 160 plays PME consensus, minus 180 on PME consensus, taking your double up from odds that high, what's the problem? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll take that all day. Somebody said they want to check back on Underdog. Let's go back to Underdog real quick and let's go through what we got. So we talked about it a little bit ago. We actually have more value on Underdog than we do on Prizepicks. We have a couple snipe plays. Mike Conley's points under 12.5 at minus 141, minus 160 over on Bovada for the under 12 points, 12.5. And then Luka Doncic made threes under 3.5. That's a play on a lot of different fantasy books and great value. Minus 140 PME consensus, minus 155 on Pinnacle for the under there. So here's a little two-man for Underdog right there in your face immediately when you go to Underdog. Checking Underdog for MLB. All right, we have Luzardo strikeouts at the top of the list at a minus 137 PME consensus odds. Okay, so that's solid juice on the over from our PME consensus. And then that odd gets upwards of minus 150 on FanDuel. We have a projection for Luzardo at 6.46, a 1.96 projection differential. Great spot there for Luzardo, for sure. What you think about Gafford? I took all Pinnacle and been perfect. Hey, man, Pinnacle is a very smart book. Bovada is a sharp book. Sorry, not smart, sharp. Pinnacle is a sharp book, allows pro bettors to bet. Bovada allows pro bettors to bet. Bet Online allows pro bettors to bet, which is why we utilize these on the highest odds and show you that, because that is a great thing. So you take those Pinnacles. Sometimes you will take a minus 125 PME consensus odd that also has the projection on that same side. But Pinnacle is the reason why you took it, because Pinnacle will have it at minus 145, and that's a sharp book. I hit Bovada 4 and 5, man. That's great to see, man. Great. Fliff. Okay, we'll check Fliff real quick. Somebody asked me a question. JL, what you think about Gafford 1.5 rebounds first quarter? Let me check our first quarter tool and see if we have anything up right here. We only have the first quarter points. When it comes to rebounds, there's nothing EV. But when it comes to first quarter points, the best option is probably Karl-Anthony Towns over 4.5. Let's think about it. Towns has had a rough go of things. Okay, Towns has a rough go of things this series. I think Towns is going to be needed if they're going to win any games in this series. I think Dallas probably clears it tonight, but if Minnesota's going to hang in there, they need a guy like Towns. They need a scorer like Towns to go ahead and put up. So I think there's going to be a lot of emphasis on getting Towns going. So over 4.5 is, we have other sportsbooks average line for his first quarter is 5.12, a 0.62 sportsbook differential. So over on Towns first quarter points will be the first quarter option. Let's check Fliff real quick, and then we'll go back to, let's check Fliff for NBA. Looking at Fliff, again, Fliff is another site that you will just find incredible value on. And yes, the payout is lower, but if you can just play a 3, 4-man, 2, 3-man, whatever, and double your money, do so. Alexander Walker rebounds under 1.5 is minus 193, and it's an available pick on Fliff. Karl-Anthony Towns turnovers under 2.5, minus 191. Crazy Fliff value over there for sure. Going back to Prizepicks, let's sort by highest odds and see what we have just by the highest odds and see where the Anthony Edwards assist under 6.5 is definitely interesting with that minus 143 on the under 6.5 at Pinnacle. Like I said, man, Pinnacle is a sharp book. And if you're not knowledgeable on what a sharp book is, sharp books allow professional bettors to continue betting. They don't limit them. Like, for example, when you're on Prizepicks and you say somebody when you're on Twitter or X, whatever, and you see somebody post a slip where they're betting $1,000 on that slip, they suck. If I'm just going to be real with you, they suck. They should be limited if they win consistently. So don't let shit fool you. Be more, knowledgeable on the top. Man, hey, I'm here to do that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be mean by saying they suck. But if a sportsbook lets you put that much money on a slip, then you're obviously not a profitable bettor. It's just is what it is. 68 people in here. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Man, I got here late. What up, PME gang? What's up, bro? I mean, I'm only, 17 minutes in. We're going to sit here a little bit and talk over some plays and stuff like that. Best way, technical way to choose CS2 and COD picks. So for me, I really let the Props Made Easy tools do their thing when it comes to esports, because what the Props Made Easy tools do for all esports is they take every fantasy book, right? So a lot of times it's Parlay Play, Hot Streak, Underdog, Prizepicks that will have fantasy lines for CS2, Call of Duty, League of Legends, Valorant. What Props Made Easy does that's different than anywhere else is we incorporate all of those lines they have for that player, and we put it into one line. Again, that gives you the best representation of where it is among the entire industry. So Tortsy on Prizepicks for CS2, right? Versus G2. First two map kills under 32.5. Other sportsbooks, when you average them all together, is at 30.5. That's a -2 sportsbook differential. Okay. You have a couple more plays right here for Moose that is on the same team. So we're going to skip down to the next 1.5 that's on a different team. Jame versus FaZe for Virtuous Pro. First two map player kills over 26.5, 28 on other sportsbooks when you combine all fantasy books, a 1.5 sportsbook differential. So normally I like to go 1.5 or higher. If I'm going to play esports, I'm going 1.5 or higher. If I can get those threes and stuff, like normally when lines first drop at like midnight or real late, right? When you first get those lines dropped, you'll have 3s, 3.5s differentials on Props Made Easy, and I have found crazy success when grabbing those. It's like 70% plus hit rate when you're grabbing those type of differentials. Okay, and as you know, in the sports betting world, that type of hit rate is what you're looking for. I mean, if you can even hit over 50%, I mean, that's incredible for a lot of people. For me, correlation is the best way to go with CS2. I mean, you can, but at the end of the day, too, I mean, just a big mistake that a lot of people make is they just overanalyze things a little bit. Don't let yourself overanalyze plays either. Just take what the data is telling you. Take those super EV plays that have those huge differentials and rock with it, and understand that, yes, you're going to have times where you could have a 20 sportsbook differential play for CS2 and that player just have a huge off day. That happens. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have times where you play a slip full of just the most amazing value plays you can possibly imagine, and you're not going to hit. A big part of this too is to understand that you're going to have those ups and downs, but if you're playing the absolute best value consistently, you will see profit, and you have to stick with it. That's why Props Made Easy has had so much success. That's why we haven't dropped under 8,000 active members in 6+ months. Like, it has been crazy at Props Made Easy, and we're growing by hundreds a day. So if you haven't tried Props Made Easy, try it and see what the hype is about, and you will see firsthand it is incredibly easy. It takes no work. You just go to whatever sport you want to bet on and you go with it. So now let's go back to MLB for Prizepicks, because I'm interested in taking a look at some more MLB plays. You have the -139 under PME consensus odds on Zach Littell hits allowed under 5.5, -157 over on Bet Online, and a projection of 4.75, a -0.75 projection differential. So not only do you have the EV at -139, the consensus when you take all books, but you have a line getting upwards of -157, and you have projection data that projection under as well. So, man, this thing is really a super powered machine to help make sure that you're making the absolute best options, and puts those best plays right in your face. You feel what I'm saying? What else do y'all want to look at, man? We're 21 minutes in. Let's see. MLB picks for Betr. We've got some great Betr options. We've got a 4-man just of -140s or more right here. Sean Bouchard hits, runs, RBIs under 1.5 is -143 PME consensus odds on the under. 145 is the highest it gets over on BetMGM. A lot of times you'll see some huge lines over on BetMGM. Freddie Peralta hits allowed over 3.5 is -141 PME consensus odds, -145 over on BetMGM. And remember, all of these picks you see here have projection on the same side as well. You have the under at -143. Projection is also on the under. You have the over at -141. Projection is also at the over. So like I said, it takes EV and puts it on steroids and makes sure that these EV plays you're playing actually have data backing them, and it's not just following blind people who are just randomly selecting things, because unfortunately not everyone in the industry is smart and knows what they're doing. Brendan Rodgers runs under 0.5 at -140. Santander batting strikeouts over 0.5 at -140. So you have 4 right there that are snipe plays over -140. Remember, that snipe tool will snipe out -140s or more for you and just limit what you're looking at to -140s or more. Goblin plays for MLB today. Let's take a look. As you know, sometimes it can be a little laggy for me because my internet sucks in the back of my house. Back here. Sorry. I'm looking at better picks for Goblin plays. All right. So looking at Goblins, as you guys know, when it comes, sometimes forcing plays just doesn't need to have. You don't need to force anything, right? Like, if you have a play that you absolutely love, right, but you can't find a second play to pair with it, run it with a Goblin. Double your money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the thought process in the industry from a lot of people, whereas like, oh, if it's just doubling up, it's not worth it. Making money in general is worth it. Playing the absolute best values is incredible. You got to, like, so what, you double up? So what if you make $1, $2? You profited where a lot of people didn't that day. Looking at WNBA, we got some crazy value with Alyssa Thomas's rebounds. This is still here from this morning. This morning, I talked about Alyssa Thomas's rebounds under 10.5. They're slow to react to this. -143 sportsbook odds on the under here. We do average. It is a consensus among all sportsbooks that have lines for Alyssa Thomas rebounds, and it's at -143 on the under 10.5. So make sure y'all add that into y'all slips. Yes. People were adding that. Key said WNBA question mark. Yes. Alyssa Thomas under 10.5 rebounds. Absolutely. Yes. Sorry, I haven't looked at WNBA yet. How's WNBA? Any bets? Yep. Just went over that. So people really wanted to see some WNBA. Yeah. Alyssa Thomas under rebounds of 10.5 needs to be grabbed ASAP. Pair that with anything else that you have available on Prizepicks. Let's see. Looking at MLB, the highest consensus odds is a -137. You compare that with Jesus Luzardo strikeouts over 4.5. You compare that with the Kyle Anderson assists over 2.5, -132, -145 on my bookie. Anthony Edwards assists under 6.5. There's multiple plays that stick out Let's look at NBA first half. Anthony Edwards points under 14 is still in play. Talked about that in the video this morning. 12.5 on minus 1.5 sportsbook differential there. Let's get back to the chat real quick. Favorite pitcher pet for SO tonight? For strikeouts? Favorite Prizepicks bet for strikeouts tonight? That would be Luzardo. As of right now, Jesus Luzardo and Matt Waldron would be the two absolute best strikeouts, and they're both 4.5 and they're both overs. You have projection that is damn near identical at two projection differentials, and you have the odds of minus 136, minus 137, and it goes upwards of minus 150 and minus 160. So Jesus Luzardo and Matt Waldron would be a nice little strikeout pairing that I would rock with for sure, over on their 4.5 for sure. What's good, Cam and chat? OG Penn, what's up, man? What else we got, chat? What else we got? Thanks, boss. Yes, sir. Who's cupping them Red Devils of Anderson at 6.5 points and Daniels? I mean, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and promote any demon plays because demon plays are not going to be statistically sound. Like, I like to tell y'all the more realistic plays, the plays that make the most sense with the most data behind them. If you do play a demon, then you are winging it, and you need to know that you're winging it, and you need to play a low amount of bankroll on it. Don't put too much money on those. The only reason you see people on Twitter and stuff adding demons because it's good promotion for them if it happens to hit. That's the only reason you see that. And again, remember, everybody in this chat, we got 69 people in here. I don't want people getting bamboozled. If you're on X and you see somebody betting $1,000 on a slip, they're just outing themselves as sucky bettors, okay? I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, it is what it is. Has anybody in here been limited by any sports books? Has anybody in here had enough success on sports books to be limited yet? Because you will be limited. They don't allow winning bettors consistently to win a certain amount. Now, that's why Pinnacle is so important. Sportsbooks like Circa, even Circa has been added. Sometimes you'll see Circa as some of these, as some of the highest odds. Circa is one that allows pro bettors to bet and they don't limit. Bet online for the most part. Bovada. There's certain sportsbooks that allow these professional bettors to continue playing bets, and that's why they're considered sharp, because you have sharp players making the lines what they are. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why the EV thing, just blindly going off EV alone sometimes can be an issue. You know what I mean? Because you don't have the smartest bettors making it that. I got limited on FanDuel and Prizepicks last week. Damn. It's part of the game, man. Part of the game. I'm limited to Hard Rock due to state law, Florida, man. There's people playing Prizepicks in Florida again. Right? Y'all can play Prizepicks in Florida, correct? You're limited to like a certain amount. I got limited on Sleeper a while ago. Sucks, man. I'm limited on multiple of them as well. And multiple regular sportsbooks as well, like FanDuel, can't bet there. DraftKings, haven't been able to bet on DraftKings or play a lot of DFS. Like, I've had to work around being able to play DFS on DraftKings myself for years because of Greenlight DFS. My company, Greenlight DFS, man, we've won members $70K in a night with tournament lines. So yeah, we've had huge success there, and they literally stopped me from being able to play myself. So it's hard work for me to even get lines in. But I still create lines, obviously, for Greenlight DFS, and I still want my people to have a ton of success. And I'm still able to, the normal little workarounds. But I mean, yeah, the more success you have, you will get limited some, right? Them dudes in the YouTube that say they hit all slips again, but their YouTube video shows wrong bets, and those guys mess up. Dudes having confidence. Good guys like you. I appreciate you, man. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the use of just coming on here and being fake? I'm not going to sit here and tell you props made easy obviously is going to be your best bet because it's plus EV and plus projection. So me telling you to use props made easy, it's just me being real with you. That's just is what it is. Not because I'm associated with it. It's because it is the best, because it's taking more into account in every bet that you're placing, right? A lot of people, though, they just want to promote their stuff. They just want to get as many people locked in as they can. And they don't care what they say and how they deceive people to do so. For me, I'm just not going to do that. It's just not who I am. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person. I don't want anybody to ever be able to look at Cam and be like, oh, Cam's just talking shit. Nothing he says is real, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say everything that's real. And some people won't like it. Some people will like it. And I don't care if you don't. It is what it is. I'm trying to help you. I'm really trying to give you advice on somebody who's played this 10 plus years. I'm rocking with the live. Is this a new thing you're trying? Yeah, I want to do this regularly. I really do want to do this regularly. As long as I have time, I want to come on here and do this regularly, man. I might even do another live stream later on. Go ahead and snipe all those plays late at night that immediately drop on the board. I don't know who joined me last time I did the late night stream where we sniped all the plays off the board late night, like 10 my time, Central, 11. 10, 11 Central, we came on and we got all the best values that we could early on. I might start doing that as well, depending on what's going on for me at night. Stay on it early, fam. Jared Jones, pitcher strikeouts was at 6.5 under, and Tristan McKenzie was at 4.5 over. Good picks. That's what's up. What's up, Cam, bro? From ATL Respect. What's up, Fastlane? What's up, Fastlane? Appreciate you joining, man. Anything else? Let's just take one more look. Let me refresh. I haven't refreshed in a little bit. Let's go over what we got available right now. So the interesting plays for NBA right now, they don't have the craziest PME consensus odds. I mean, nothing's minus 140 or up or anything like that. But what does interest us is some of these highest odds. You have the Kyle Anderson assist over 2.5 is interesting because not only do you have the minus 132, but you have it upwards of minus 145 on my bookie, and you have the projection of 3.42. Anthony Edwards assists under 6.5 is minus 128 PME consensus, but it gets up to minus 143 on Pinnacle, a very sharp book, and projections 5.96. So solid options there. Looking at MLB, Jesus Luzardo still on the board. Strikeouts over 4.5, minus 138, upwards of minus 150 on FanDuel, projection of 6. Matt Waldron, strikeouts over 4.5, minus 136 PME consensus, minus 160 on Bovada, projection of 6. So great value there. MLB first inning. Who has used the MLB first inning tool at Props Made Easy, and who needs help understanding? There's a lot of people who have asked me, like, hey, how do I use this? How do I use this? Once the update was made, I made over 500 in profit in just a week. Hey, man, the update is great. I am absolutely loving the updates and the advancements that we've made for sure. Steels went crazy on the tool last night, loving the new updates. I love to hear that, man. Love to hear it. The GOAT. Appreciate you, Turner. Jay Trees, Cam, been one of the realest in the game for a minute. I appreciate you, bro. And that's what I want to be known for. One day, if one day I end up not doing this anymore down the line, like 50 years later, and I'm like 80 years old on the live, and I'm telling y'all, hey, I'm done. Everybody's going to know me from being the guy who was just real about shit. You know what I mean? Seriously interested in DFS now. Yeah, if you're in here right now and you're interested in player props, if you haven't tried DFS, the optimal lineups at Greenlight DFS, what I do is I spend all my day studying players, building different type of lineups to come together with the absolute best lineup I possibly can. And I put it for my members at greenlightdfs.com. I'll put that link right here. If you're interested in DFS, where it's lineups and you enter lineups into tournaments, it's a different level than player props. Like you could win. I've won members 70,000 in a day, along with myself winning 70,000 that same day. And we split 70K at the top in NFL in one day. You feel what I'm saying? In tournaments. That's what DFS can do for you. So if you haven't tried DFS, definitely something interesting to try. If you guys love sports betting in general and this is interesting to you, DFS is incredibly fun. Watching those points rack up in MLB and NBA, and we've had so much success with our showdown lineups for NBA throughout the playoffs. So yeah, greenlightdfs.com, man. I'm putting the link right here. Well, I'm putting actually, that's not the link. It's greenlightdfs.com. There you go. All right. Man, that $20 worth every bit. I haven't put in any withdrawals. I love that. Or you mean any deposits? Nah, I will say this tool is fire. Probably spent 100 on it so far for 6 to 7 months, but profited 1,200. That's great. Love to hear it. And again, these new updates have really been on another level. They've really been taking people to that next level. You're obviously, if we just look at this real, right? Don't act like I'm not even a part of Props Made Easy. Okay, let's just be honest. The more boxes that you can check, right? The more things that you can look at and be like, okay, that's on the side too. Oh, okay, that says this too. Oh, that says this too. The plays that Props Made Easy shows you are plays that you would eventually come to if you had an all day's worth of research going on. Like you would have to spend all day studying data, and you would come to those same conclusions as what Props Made Easy plus EV plus projection plays are, except it shows you immediately when you click on the sport or the sports book that you're looking at. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. And it's only $20. It's like $40 less than the It's $40 less than the competition in this industry. You feel me? I wasn't feeling the update, but now I see it and I love it. Yeah, sometimes it takes a second for you to get used to things, but everything that we do at Proximate Easy is going to make sure it's going to give y'all the best accuracy that we possibly can, and you will see your hit rate. Any updates we make at Proximate Easy, you'll see your hit rate advance because of them. We don't just make an update just to do it. We're making updates to make things better. We're having more and more partnerships with data companies and this and that and this and that that can incorporate into Proximate Easy and make it even better. And that's what we're always looking to do, man. Make the data even better. Anyways, for the first inning runs tool, as you can see on the screen, the MLB first inning runs tool. At the top of the list, you see Tyler Glass. Now you see Tyler McGill. Now, this isn't just dedicated to Prizepicks, Underdog, none of that. Okay. This is just showing you every game that we got going on and every pitcher that we got going on in that game. And it's showing you data, showing you whether you should go the under or you should go the over. Now, the more green that you see in a column, as you can see with Tyler Glass now, Tyler McGill, the under, the minus 130, the 100% hit rate, the 3.05 ERA, all of that is green because all of that data is on the side of under. Anything green, the more green you see, the better the under. The more red you see, the better the over. It's that simple. The whip that you see, that's a combined whip of both pitchers in the first inning alone. Both numbers that you see in the parentheses for Tyler Glasnow and McGill, that's their first inning ERA alone. So the MLB first inning tool just breaks down data. Again, we're a data company. We're here to show you the absolute best plays. Alyssa Thomas, WNBA for Prizepicks is still there. Let's check these other sites. Alyssa Thomas is not on Underdog for that rebounds. Didn't somebody say Sleeper had? Yeah, Sleeper has WNBA. Angel Reese rebounds under 7.5, minus 152. Dana Evans assists under 4.5 at minus 146. A lot of undervalue. Alyssa Thomas assists under 8.5 at minus 145. Big value there. Any way you can add parlay play to the tool? Yeah, we had parlay play and we'll add it right back. I'm not even sure what happened to that. CSGO, there's nothing for CSGO right now, I believe. But CS2, I can go over real quick with you. For CS2, the best play is Torzi versus G2. First two map kills under 32.5. When you combine all fantasy books that have lines for him, the average is 30.5, a -2 sportsbook differential for him. That's the absolute best play, under 32.5. If Colorado or Oakland is playing, I always go over on first inning. How that taco looking? We got a taco on the board? Hold on a second. Let's see. What's the taco right now? Somebody tell me what the taco is right now. Do we have a taco on the board? And what is it? Igor saves. Okay. Going to NHL. And another cool thing about Props Made Easy is, as you can see, Igor saves is a taco. Look at that. Look at that. A little crunchy taco. We will show you a taco play, and we will show you why that taco. We will show you if that taco play makes a ton of sense. Because as you know, sometimes these tacos can be discounted, but they're not necessarily still the best plays. Igor is a good play though. Saves. The PME consensus odds for Igor's saves is at 29.5 line. His highest odds are 29.5. That's a whole 4 points higher. And then the projection for him is 26.61, a 1.11 projection differential. So Igor saves is nice, yes. Igor saves is a good taco. So you can grab that saves taco. It makes sense. The data supports it. Props Made Easy shows you the tacos when they pop in. That's another cool thing about Props Made Easy is it'll put a taco next to the player and it'll immediately show them at the top if their data is supportive of it. Sometimes, very rare occasions, you'll see a taco not really be supported by data a ton, or something will be a little bit of a question mark for it. But most times, I mean, if you're getting a discount of like 4 or 5 saves or 4 or 2 strikeouts or anything like that, you're going to want to take it. Sometimes it still won't work out. That's because we're in the sports betting industry and shit just don't work out sometimes. But you want to take the absolute best value, man. It is what it is. Hit that like button. You already know, Sir Manning. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Let's see that get to 80. We got 83 people in here. Let's get to 80 likes before I head out. I normally put a taco goblin just to double up. Hey, that's fine. Again, like I tell y'all, y'all's main focus, regardless of what anybody will tell you, your main focus is making profit. Even if you're going to make $1, even if you're making $10, If you make barely anything, even if you make 50 cents profit, I know that sounds stupid and that's not going to make a difference in your life, but you made 50 cents profit opposed to a lot of people not making shit and they lost a lot. So that's the thing that I want you to understand, man. Our main goal here is to make money. Make money. What else we got? Final questions. Any final questions? Let's get those final questions in. Igor is a good taco, so run that up. Final questions, and then we will head out, baby. Drop that like down below if you haven't already, man. 78 people in here. Drop a like down below. Let's get it. Spam that like up. I might come on later on tonight about 10, maybe 11 o'clock my time, and we'll go over and kind of hijack all that great value early if y'all want to. Make sure y'all join propsmadeeasy.com, man. It's only $20 a month. Propsmadeeasy.com. Only $20 a month. You can utilize these tools for yourself all day long and be making sure you're getting the absolute best value. When a taco drops immediately, you can go on PropsMadeEasy and see what kind of value that play is. Appreciate you, sir. Good luck today. Yes, sir. I'm so gravy. Have a groovy gravy. I'm so groovy. Have a good one. Favorite MLB plays? Let me see. Favorite MLB plays are still there. I like the strikeouts of Luzardo over 4.5, and I like Matt Waldron strikeouts over 4.5 as two of my favorite plays there. As you can see, this right here, this little, it doesn't show the logo, but that's Circa Sportsbooks. You can kind of see it a little bit right there. We'll have its logo in here. It's for some reason having an issue pulling it in right now, but Circa Sportsbook has it at -150. Pinnacle has this at -159. Amazing plays of these two. Luzardo and Waldron strikeouts. Those will probably bump. I would imagine they bump soon, but they're still there. That's what I like. Torsey, Alyssa Thomas, and Taco winning slip. Torsey, okay, so Torsey for CS2. Yep. Alyssa Thomas under on rebounds, and then the Taco. Yeah. Again, it can be that easy. It really can be that easy. Play the absolute best values. Consistently refresh Props Made Easy. Keep getting those best plays in, man, and you'll see success, man. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com if y'all haven't already. If you're in this live stream right now, utilize these tools, man. Try it out. $20 a month. What do you're not, first of all, you're not going to see a negative return, okay, using this much data in every play. So first of all, you're not going to dislike PropsMade Easy if you use it. But if you use PropsMade Easy and you don't like it, what? It was $20 opposed to using 60 plus on another site and not liking it and losing 60. You feel what I'm saying? So trust me. At the end of the day, in this industry, when it comes to player props, you want the quickest data you can, the most data you can, as quick as you possibly can. And that's what Props Made Easy will do for you. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Y'all have an amazing Tuesday, man. It's Taco Tuesday. So you keep refreshing the tools, keep playing those tacos, keep finding those absolute best plays to pair it with. And I will see y'all probably tonight, man. I really do want to do a night stream. Probably 10 Central, 11 Central, and we're going to kind of talk about the next day's value early before any of that is taken off the board. We're going to grab all that early value. All right. Thank y'all for joining me, Priscilla. I'll talk to you later. Appreciate you. 6-0 Reggie, appreciate you commenting. Kamari, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who joined in. Y'all have an amazing day. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I should be able to do this live again tomorrow. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.